Welcome, beautiful soul. It's time to remember who we are. You were born for this moment, this breath. Nature teaches us and reminds us that whatever it is that we are searching for, that whatever our hearts and souls are longing for, we must know our unlimited power and worth. It's all already within us. So thank you for saying yes to this moment. Thank you for saying yes to this journey. And most of all, thank you for saying yes to yourself. Welcome, beautiful soul. Welcome, beautiful soul. I am so grateful that you are here with us. We're going to be talking about transcending today. How many of you have felt the heaviness, the tension? There is so much disparity, and our bodies, our energetic beings, of course, notice this as well. Oftentimes that energy even shows up in ourselves without us even being conscious or aware. Today, I'm excited to be able to offer a shift. How can we transcend this overwhelm? How can we transcend all of this angst that's happening and swirling around us like a storm? Where do we find peace right in the middle? So we're going to start, of course, with breath. I invite you, if you're able to join us right now safely, to close your eyes as we start with simply the inhale and the exhale. Let each inhale be the invitation that you say yes to. Let that inhale carry you in the sacred rhythm of your own breath. So I want you to melt into each inhale. Soften into each inhale. And as you are exhaling, I want you to let go of whatever is no longer serving you. Simply let it go with every exhale. This is your time to connect with your inner heart, with the center of your being. I'm not here to convince you which word to use, whether you say inner heart, your soul, your divine essence, your spirit. We know that sacred space within each of us. And so let the breath bring you right there within you. No matter what your day has been like, no matter who said what's happening around you, no matter what's on the news headlines, be here in this moment with your own breath. Let that fresh oxygen bring the nutrients to your physical cells. And let that fresh energy, that beautiful chi, that lovely prana, replenish your whole being. We are all energy. And breath connects us to more than what our mind can understand, that we are part of a dynamic universe, and the dynamic universe is being expressed as us. So keep breathing. And if you notice your mind wandering, simply bring it back and begin to notice the temperature of your breath. Does it feel cool as it's entering your body or leaving your body? You want to notice. Notice if your breath feels smooth or choppy, or is it barely perceptible? And as you're breathing, I want you to thank yourself for being exactly who you are. A true gift to us all. This is your time to show love and appreciation to yourself and receive it. You have been through so much on this journey, and so use this time to thank yourself. And this is also our time to connect and appreciate the breath of life, evident all around us and moving through us with each inhale and exhale. Now I want you to see if you can begin to extend that inhale and extend your exhale. And as you're connected to that inhale and that exhale, feel your whole being relaxing. As you welcome the ease and the flow that your own breath is bringing you. Oh, yes, keep breathing. I'm going to ask you now to begin to put your attention on that beautiful inner heart space. Dropping further down into that beautiful center. Where your divine guidance and divine support reside right within you. And so notice the calm, notice the gentleness. Keep breathing. And we're going to do 3 rounds today of our deep breath. So go ahead and join me now for a nice deep inhale together. Breathe in. And then hold that breath in. And now slowly let it all go. And again, nice deep inhale. Hold the breath in. And now gently let go. And again, nice deep inhale. Hold that breath. And now let it all go. Keeping your eyes closed for another moment. This is the time that I want you to ask your inner truth, your inner divine essence. What does it want you to know in this moment? As you put your attention right there. Be open as we ask, what do you want me to know in this moment? And now whenever you're ready, you can begin to come on back and open your eyes. Yes, I say it often because it's so true that breath is so delicious. It carries us right back to that inner place within us where we are able to connect with all that can't even be seen, at least not with our natural eyes. How many of you know that there is a truth within you that is on such a higher vibration and plane that your own mind can't fully absorb it or understand it? That the mind, in its attempt to comprehend, is actually farther and unable to truly perceive the divine essence that is you and that is within you. So that is why we breathe, because it brings us right back to our center. And how many of you know that there is so much turmoil around us, so much distraction around us, that it's not so easy, I'm using the word easy, to connect to that center. And so what we typically can feel instead, our senses feel and absorb that chaos, that turmoil, that despair, the angst, that tension, that conflict, and it feels like overwhelm. Now, some of you can identify that overwhelm and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe you feel depleted. You feel as though you don't have the energy to do even the basic things that you're being asked to do. The things that you, under different circumstances, were able to like easily glide through. And now it feels like quicksand. That just moving your body feels like an exercise of great demand. Now, why is that? Well, I want to remind you that when you were breathing and you settled down, what you were connecting with and coming back to is your own divine rhythm. There's a divine harmony within you. And that divine harmony wants to keep you elevated. It wants you to rise above the dense energy that creates within us that agitation without us even understanding it. How many of you have snapped at someone recently? Maybe you kind of like, you didn't say your words as kindly or with as much gentleness as you normally do. That's a sign. Maybe you feel like you're not able to get your mind to quiet and that it's just spinning. Maybe you're finding yourself scrolling more on your phone and you know that it's not good for you, but you just keep doing it and you're just scrolling and scrolling. And because of algorithms and so many other outside design, what comes to us often is what creates the most distress. And if we're not careful, that distress can accumulate in us. And when any kind of energy that is not who you are, and in the vibration and energy of who you are, then all of a sudden your body is trying to figure out what to do with that. And maybe you try to become busier. Maybe it's harder to settle into quiet and stillness. Because that distress is a magnet for guess what? Yeah, more distress. All of a sudden, you're a magnet for reading about everything that creates more pain within you, more anger within you, more fear within you. And when that is all that we see, because we've allowed it to enter into our consciousness, your being is not designed for it. And the overwhelm can show up, and you've heard this. The fight, that's the anger that wants to move out of you and through you, and all of a sudden you're expressing it, and that's what's coming out. And anger, again, is the feeling. We want it to move through us. We just want to also be conscious. As we're expressing anger, you can consciously express your anger without it consuming you and without it infecting the space, the relationships, the encounters around you. So there's fight. And then how many of you know there's flight? And flight means I just want to get away. It's too much. It's too much. And we run from things sometimes without moving our physical body. Hello, that's the scrolling. That's the not allowing our mind to still. That's the spinning. we're fleeing, we're trying to get out. The energy that we're trying to escape, though, is already inside because we let it in without even realizing it. And because we're connected, and many of you are empaths, so you're a magnet for it because of your empathic energy. Here's what I want us to know, that your intention is connected to a divine power within you that is allowing yourself, when you so choose, it can supersede and elevate. The key is for us to choose to rise instead of hide or flee. How many of you just wanted to stay under the covers? It's too much. I can't even deal. Maybe you've even heard yourself say those words. I can't even, not even. It's too much. And every time we say those words again, because we are powerful co-creative beings, so it is. More begins to flood us. And we begin to experience, yes, it's too much. We experience more of that. And then, of course, there is just I feel stuck, where we just don't even know what to do. It's just so much information, so much noise that we just become numb. That's the freeze. So we have the fight, you've heard this before, the flight, the freeze. You're able to transcend all of that when you remember who you are. You see, there's nothing ordinary or small or mediocre about you. You are exquisitely created, and there is a power within you that many of us were not told that we have. And so we practiced other tools. We practiced inferior tools, and we began to align ourselves with that inferior energy, thinking that we're small, thinking that the world is big, and that we're separate from it all. That's the fiction. The truth is, the power within you is the same power that is causing this planet to rotate around the sun as we speak. That cosmic creation that transcends anything we could understand, guess where that lives? In you. In you. And it's time for us to remember the truth, that you are not here to be tossed to and fro. You are not here to be powerless. You are not here to be small or stuck. You are not here to be overwhelmed. You are here to elevate every space and every encounter. That is who you are. You have within you the power to rise. And as we rise, all of a sudden we see how small all of that noise and angst is. Until we get a shift in our perception, we begin to feel like, oh my gosh, the noise is greater than we are. That is a lie. You have access to a peace that knows no boundaries and that can transcend what your mind understands. So let's talk for a moment. I love science, you all know that, about storms. You know, I grew up in Ohio, and those thunderstorms are like none other. I mean, I'm sure there are others, but oh my goodness. I'm in Colorado now, and we get some storms, but there's something about that Ohio thunderstorm, the huge cracks of thunder, the lightning that can light up street, that electrical energy of a storm. All of a sudden it gets everyone's attention. And so when you're facing a storm, it is trying to get your attention. And the attention is not to describe the intensity of the storm. The attention that you're being called to put your focus onto is within you. You see, that's where the I resides within a storm. That quiet, as that storm is moving across the plains, whether it's a thunderstorm or tornado, a cyclone on the water, that inner space of calm. That's the power within you. Now, there will be forces around you, people around you who want you to feel as freaked out and panicked as they are. They're part of the storm. They've been swept up in it. And they want you to feel just as powerless as they are feeling. And I want you to remember that you possess within you the power to be right in the middle of it, so connected with that inner truth, that divine guidance within you. And when you are connected to that divine truth within you, when you have tuned out all of the vibrations and the noise that says you're not going to get through it, it's too big, you're not enough, it won't work, it's hopeless, the world is hopeless. When you tune and pause all of that and you come back and you remember, the truth is, I possess more in me than I've ever been taught. That's the truth for you. You possess within you far more than you've ever been taught, and it's time for you to come home to it. And each of us has a path home. I don't know what yours will look like. For some of you, it's instant. For others, it's a longer journey. It doesn't matter. As long as you begin to create space to know there is more than distress and headlines and scrolling and noise and trying to be this and that, everything other than the truth of who you are. Your name is peace. Your name is ease and flow and calm. That's who you are. And that's when you're able to all of a sudden begin to perceive beyond the natural. And instead of feeling panicked, you tap into a vibration that says everything, everything, everything that you have need of is already inside of you. And that you are exactly where you are called to be and who you are called to be. And you are on the journey to keep elevating and remembering that your name is brilliance and radiance. And there is a light and a force within you that's greater than any storm. Because when you're in your center, when you're in that place of quiet within you, that's when you're able to hear that subtle truth that lets you know all is well. Thank you, Adi Ashanti. I love his quote, all is well. Especially when it doesn't seem like it, he puts in parentheses, and more well than can be imagined. All is first person for you. It's well for you. So you can say, all is well for me. first person. And then first person plural, we are all well, because we're in this together, we're all connected. And it's present tense, it's right now, not 10 years from now, not yesterday, right now. Your mind can't synthesize this, so we ask it to quiet so that you can elevate, and that's how we transcend. If you stay in the vibration of your thoughts only, that's not transcending. It's okay. It's just not transcending. What I'm offering to you is a way to rise above, to elevate, to transcend. And that's when all of a sudden, what looked like chaos, you begin to see purpose, not outside of you, but purpose within you. It's not about looking at purpose of everything around you. It's about recognizing the purpose inside of you. Why are you here? Sometimes a storm is what we need to come to our center, so we begin to ask, why am I here? You are not here to be tossed all around. You are not here to run, to fight, to freeze. You are here to transcend, to elevate, to heal. Heal yourself. There are pain points within you that it's time to heal. And sometimes the storm brings a light so that you begin to see it's time for me to heal. Those places, those sensitive spots that have me feeling unsure, insecure, doubtful about who I am. You are here to be powerful light, to heal and to unify. And it begins with unifying within ourselves and knowing that there's nothing separate within you, that you are all energy, connected to energy, expressing yourself as energy, moving through this dimension as energy. And you either can be a part of the energy that weighs the collective down, that adds to the density and the stress and the dis-ease, or you can be a part of what brings the healing, the compassion, the presence. Do you know that every time you are fully present with yourself, you are elevating? Every time you are fully present in nature, you are elevating. Every time you are fully present with another beautiful being, you are elevating. You see, we are all beautiful spiritual beings. We're not common or small. And every time you come back to presence and stillness, you're infused with an energy that allows you to keep elevating and ascending and remaining grounded in the truth of who you are. The eye of the storm gives us the ability to tune in to the frequency that says you are right where you are for a reason. And within you is a treasure trove of gifts for a time such as now. So whether your gifts are to be writing, to create, to console, to care for, to encourage, to uplift, to heal, it's time for you to tune into those gifts now. It's time. And so you practice breath by breath, listening to that still, quiet, divine knowing that's within you. That divine knowing, as you begin to connect with it and as it grows, illuminates your whole being with an energy that you're able to now see yourself as a divine essence What does that mean? A divine essence means you can't be contained. You can't be controlled. And so all of those reindeer games that you learned, they're all too small for you now. You are here to help us all uplift. It's time. So when the overwhelm comes, let that be your invitation to breathe and ask your inner self, why am I here? Who am I? And I hope these words begin to resonate within you, that there's nothing small about you and that you are more powerful, and the power within you is greater than any you've seen. The cosmic creation is you, within you. The brilliance of this universe is within you, is you. So let that brilliance come through and let it illuminate your perception so that you begin to come home to who you are. Come home. Come home and transcend so that we all can be liberated and we all can ascend and let go of what holds us captive, what tries to weigh us down and make us feel small. Within you is a beautiful opportunity and gift to rise, to liberate, and to remind us all that we are here to be love, to be light, to be one. It's who we are. It's who you are. So practice. And if you want to talk more about this or you're curious, then reach out in the comments. You can reach out on the website, MichandaLindsey.com. You can reach out on the comments wherever you're tuning in. We're so grateful because we already know that within you is a beauty, is a power that cannot even be defined. So thank you for being exactly who you are and for being with us today. If this message encouraged you, feel free to share it with someone else that you care about and like it and let us know what about it touched you. Thank you again, beautiful soul.
Thank you, beautiful soul, for remembering who we are and for making time and space to be with us today. As you go forward on your journey to the known and unknown places, continue to listen to your inner heart and honor your soul, because your answers are always within you. Please consider supporting us in spreading more light and love with this message by simply liking the video below, subscribing, and consider sharing as well. Most of all, take gentle care and breathe. We see you. We thank you, beautiful soul.